like I just be hearing so many voices, like all at once, like trying to maintain my relationship with God, trying to do good in school, trying to, I don't know, just have a future, and I hear so many voices just pushing and pulling, and it gets exhausting after a while.
Taking my time, putting in work, I'm trying to shine, stuck in the dirt. Will I survive? What am I worth? I look at my life, see nothing but hurt. Hold my head high, but walk with a curse. Is that a lie? Should I go to church? Man, I'm kinda tired, I'll just read a verse, then come around next week, but now it got worse, man. God, do you love me? I say it again, do you love me? I know that you know what I'm going through, and I know that you know that it's ugly. I know that you know that I'm pushing through, but I know that you know that I'm struggling. Know that I'm running, know that I never go shoot up a drug, but know that I'll still look for something to numb me. Can I get lucky? Dealing with sin, I'm starting to spin. I pick up my chin, a new day begins. Just wondering when he'll end all my suffering, but it's still muddy. When is it sunny? Been seeing rain for most of my days. I get up and pray just to get away from all of the pain. Lord, can you just hug me? How am I supposed to get up and explain all of my pain to all of these people? I would just love to tell them I'm great, that I have been praying outside of the steeple, but that ain't true. I want it to be, but whenever I open and start reading truth, a notification shows up on my phone, and then my Bible gets knocked out of view, man.
Isaac, what are you still doing in bed? It's 11:30 in the morning. You need to get up. You need to get up and go do something. Go to the gym, go for a run, get some fresh air. You can't be in this house locked up in here forever.
Nah, it's all good, Mom. I promise tomorrow I'll be better. I know that I said that yesterday, but my alarm fell off of the dresser. Seems to happen all the time. Either is that or I sleep through the chimes. I really don't know, but I'm telling you, Mom, I'm very much trying to make an endeavor to get on my feet and seize the day. I rinse and repeat the things that I say. Promise I'll change, but it doesn't happen. Sometimes I feel like I'm stuck in this cycle of acting like I'm alright. Pressure pushing and I'm trying to fight, but never looking to the people that might hold all the answers to why I've been sinning and dying inside. Pride don't make no sense, I know that they'll listen. I'm tired of praying, God, can you forgive this? Maybe it's cause I know when I mess up, forgiving myself ain't tradition, so I stay stuck in the prison I built. Man, what happened? I thought these were the hills. Wish I just had someone willing to talk. Oh wait, one missed call.
Yo, Isaac, what's up? It's PJ. Just checking in. I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute. Haven't seen you at church. Want to make sure you're okay. If not, let me know. We grab lunch or something, whatever. But hit me back. Text me. Don't duck me. All right, peace.
Yo, that's my bad, Pastor. I promise I'm not trying to duck you. And yeah, I haven't been present the last 3 Sundays. Look what I've come to, but don't worry, man, I have an excuse. I have been going through mental abuse. The devil been hitting my mind to the point that I don't got no time to go sit at the pews. So I've been isolated at the crib, fighting demons all alone instead. Once I clean them out my broken shed, then I'll be back at church to break some bread. Someone told me that I'm doing it backwards. Oh, so you got all the answers and passwords? I have been serving God all of my life. I think I would know if I'm walking in hazards. All of a sudden I'm feeling attacked. Just leave me alone, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I've been struggling and breaking my back, but I gotta have hope that I'ma get through it. Speaking of hope, why haven't you answered? I have been praying away for your banner. Someone tell God to hit my line, cause I'm getting tired of using my manners.
Hey Isaac, you have a second?
Yeah, what's up?
So I saw your grades and you've been dropping, you haven't been doing your schoolwork. And I need to remind you that, it's very important that you keep up with these things, because your education is very important, this is your future we're talking about.
Oh my gosh, can everyone please leave me alone? I just want some healing and help to deal with my pain. I know that my grades are low. It's getting harder and harder to praise, and my hands are frozen solid in the pavement. They tell me one day you'll see his amazement, but I think I just ran out of patience. So I said, God, you hear all my frustration. Thought this was your occupation, rescue from the hands of Satan, but still hear his conversations. I just want an explanation as to why he gets away with all the things I see on my TV. Feel like we forsaken. How can I trust you, Lord, when I cannot discern the divine from a misleading thought? To know if it's Satan or God and inspired this album, and that's got me wanting to stop. Man, it's ridiculous. I know that I'm just overthinking this, but how do I know if I'm making right choices with all these voices? All of the voices can't stop the... And that's when I realized The real lies were the excuses I applied to every single voice that I thought wasn't worth listening to. Day in, day out, I was miserable, yet all the answers to my questions were already visible. Praying for a miracle, getting real spiritual for every syllable that I wrote. Tried everything just to cope with the pain that awoke these chains, freezing cold to wrap around my hands and pound my plans to a bloody pulp. Understand? The demands of my mom to get up early I thought was surely to pan to some stupid lesson, until it cured my depression. I rose to my feet at 7:15 every morning, brushed my teeth, workout routine. Discipline was forcing me to be more productive, and my depression fell to nothing. When I listened, everything changed. Pastor wanted me in church, but I searched for the physical voice of God to quench my spiritual thirst. Through other people he conversed, but I immersed myself in isolation. The only conversation that had my concern was with the one that made the earth and all of creation. Then I killed off the separation. Went back to the church and saw the communication with the Father could come from many different places. He speaks through his vessels, and through this revelation I learned not to wrestle with correction and education from certain leaders, that I had peace from God with what they were saying. When I listened, everything changed. Because of all this weight, my grades got the short end of the stick. I tried to trick my mind in a way that said I can't click a pen and work while I'm sick and mentally hurt. I need to fix the painful pricks caused by a tick under my skin, proclaiming that I'll never win. Then I can worry about work or reading a verse, but it was that very work that would help me get out of the rut. I then stuck to the books and set my eyes to look at the pages and equations, and before I knew it, anxiety was overlooked. It no longer had me shook. I was no longer behind, and I had a lot more time on my hands to focus on other plans and give my Bible a second glance. And yeah, it made my music shine, but I didn't realize it would help get my mind over the heartbreak of a lifetime. When I listened, everything changed. There's many voices in the valleys, ones that keep you there and the ones that feed you there. Feed you to have the strength to climb out. So I ask you now, which voices are you listening to? The ones that shout from the mountaintops to make sure where you're at is not your finale? The ones that whisper the easier path we fall for, sadly. A destination and decision no man can escape. The hills and valleys.